It is a singles match set for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Well, what a huge disadvantage these two men have as we head into our fourth and final extreme measures matchup. Because he's being billed as originally from Newport, South Wales. He doesn't like these chants from the fans.
And his opponent.
Well, thanks to the impromptu appearances from the show stealer Alex Shane and that impromptu matchup between Exodus and Lucian, Aviv Maayan and James Tighe are at a real disadvantage here, the fourth and final qualifying matchup, and it's going to have to roll straight into the four-way contest.
Making his way to the ring, James Tighe!
And believe me when I say you won't hear James Tighe complaining. James Tighe is in peak physical condition and he's coming off an excellent second year anniversary showing for himself, in which he defeated on the first night the anarchist Doug Williams, and on the second night he took IPW UK champion for a real run for his money. What a contest that was. And just another example of why Martin Stone's IPW UK title is really in the balance. So many tough title defences for Stone. And he's going to have to face another one tonight where he's injured, or is he? Martin Stone, his knee has been taken to pieces by first Colt Cabana. Now tonight, Alex Shane. Look at James Tighe rolling through the bridge. Nearly over there, swing and a miss from a clothesline. Hip toss, Maayan through to his feet. James Tighe grabs hold of that side headlock. Maayan with a go behind the side headlock of his own. And Aviv Maayan through to his feet now, sweeps away the leg of Tighe. Tighe quick to kick out on one, sweeps the leg of Maayan. Nice long stroll, cradle there from Maayan again, can only get a 2 count this time. Oh my, nice overhead release suplex there from James Tighe as Aviv Maayan quick to get himself to the outside of the ring. Of course, Maayan somewhat in mourning. We saw this past Friday night on IPW TV on the Wrestling Channel, we saw Andy Boy Simmons' last speech, if you will. It was an interview with myself conducted at his home in List, where Andy Boy Simmons, well, he's made the decision, the difficult decision, to retire from the world of professional wrestling. And despite the fact that I may not have liked Andy Boy Simmons as a person, I respect him as a professional wrestler. I really hope it isn't a final decision for Simmons, as Aviv Maayan sends James Tighe drop toe hold into that announce table there. That's going to hurt. This one spilled to the outside of the ring, and both men are in danger of having that four-way contest turned into a three-way if they get themselves either counted out or disqualified here. But referee Chris Hatch, fortunately, displaying some leniency here. And Maayan now picks up the fallen body of Tighe, snapmare takedown, hits the ropes and comes in with a pair of boots to the skull. And Aviv Maayan, after forging that partnership with Andy Boy Simmons back at the April show, Aviv Maayan's left to fend for himself. Kick to the midsection, series of forearms to the side of Tighe's skull, and now the boot draped across the throat.
Let's break it up. 1, 2, 3. Come on, stop choking.
What's thinking now, huh? It's nothing. Just like all you wankers.
James Tighe fights back, big European uppercut, and again Aviv Maayan cuts him off. And Aviv Maayan, how much would Aviv Maayan love to regain the IPW UK Championship? Don't forget, it was Martin Stone who defeated Aviv Maayan for this title run. He's had, for the moment, he's held that belt for well over a year now. Coming up to a year and a half since Martin Stone beat Aviv Maayan originally for the IPW UK title. And look at that swinging net breaker from James Tighe. And James Tighe, you saw how quickly, you saw Maayan was down, and you saw how quickly James Tighe went for the cover. And just an indication of how badly James Tighe wants this one. And of course, these two last met at Brawl at the Hall last year, last November, almost a year ago. It was James Tighe who was victorious, making Aviv Maayan submit to that Texas cloverleaf. But how the roles have changed in this one. At the time, Aviv Maayan used to be considered as a fan favourite, and look at the strength from James Tighe. Beautiful release German suplex. How nicely done that was from Tighe. Lateral press, but again, only a 2 count. James Tighe now sends Aviv Maayan off the ropes. What's Maayan looking for? Nice head scissors there. Nice way to get into that hole from Maayan. Enziguri to the side of the skull, and James Tighe's been floored.
It's over.
And look at that cocky cover, and James Tighe kicks out, and Aviv Maayan looks shocked. And now, finally now, he decides to hook the leg, when really, if he'd gone for that hook of the leg earlier, this one could have been over. Complacency has set in. And this really is a new Aviv Maayan. Some would say the new and improved. But personally, I don't think so. Aviv Maayan would never make mistakes like that in the past. Aviv Maayan has started to take things for granted, like he took the fan support for granted. And the second he heard one boo, one smuttering of a boo, he let Andy Boy Simmons get in his ear and turn him against these people who cheered him on to his first and only IPW UK Championship.
Assholes chanting. Keep your mouth shut.
Get up.
Maayan now with the sunset flip, could be enough. 2 count only, now look at Aviv Maayan. He's caught James Tighe in that crossface like hold. I'm not sure of a precise name for it. I know Aviv Maayan's been watching a lot of mixed martial arts lately. He's maybe added some of that into his repertoire, but he's certainly got James Tighe caught with nowhere to go. James Tighe, there's a fight of a champion. Here's a man who deserves to be called IPW UK champion. James Tighe has picked Aviv Maayan up and drops him to the canvas, and there's a lateral press, but only a 2 count. And James Tighe has been working a lot on regaining some of that strength that he lost. Suddenly put on a lot of weight recently over the last couple of months, a lot of muscle mass. He's also been working a lot on his cardiovascular condition, and has James Tighe, so one would think that this kind of tournament suits him. But of course we know Aviv Maayan has always been in excellent physical condition, but has the size of Aviv Maayan put on affected his cardiovascular conditioning? We're about to find out as these two men slugging it out with a series of forearms now, and James Tighe comes out on top with a European uppercut which rocks Mehan. Lets the blood rush to the skull before dropping him down onto the knee, and that's gonna hurt.
1, 2.
There's a cover, but again only a 2 count. And what a match we're witnessing here. What a show this has been from IPW UK. Extreme Measures 3, the third and perhaps best. Extreme Measures, shame about Alex Shane, but James Tighe could be, well, 2.5 there. James Tighe perches Aviv Maayan onto that top rope. But Maayan pushes him off. Now Maayan looking to get some positioning in here. Comes in, high cross body. James Tighe catches him. Hoists him up onto the shoulders. And again drops a skull down on the knee. Targeted attack for James Tighe. Perhaps softening up Aviv Maayan for his Titanic maneuver. There's a cover. 2.5. James Tighe never had enough to hook the leg. Tighe picks Mehan up, sends him off the ropes. He went for a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Mehan out into a reverse DDT cover.
Come on!
And James Tighe kicks out. And these two men so evenly matched. They trained at the same place, the FWA Academy, and it shows. They know each other's games inside out, and anyone could come on top in this one.
Shut down!
Mehan went to send Tighe into the corner, Tighe with a reversal, but Mehan gets the boot up and again perches himself on that second strand. Beautiful picture perfect Hurricane Rana from Mehan. Cover. 2 count only. Mehan not letting up on Tighe, he bolts over. Tighe never saw that coming. And there's a run around DDT, that's the move that won him the title. And it's a move which has won him this match.
Here is your winner, Aviv Maayan.
Aviv Maayan has just defeated James Tighe and advances into the final 4 of this Extreme Measures tournament. And who's going to win that matchup?